On September 26th to 27th, 2025, the city of Globe, Arizona was struck by catastrophic flooding that caused multiple fatalities, widespread destruction, and significant disruption to daily life. The disaster was triggered by an intense monsoon system that delivered heavy rainfall over a short time, overwhelming the region's limited drainage capacity and resulting in life-threatening flash flood conditions. Meteorological data confirmed that Globe recorded more than 2.5 inches of rainfall within 24 hours. For a desert region accustomed to much lower precipitation, such rainfall was unprecedented in its intensity and impact.
Oh my God.
The dry, compacted soils typical of Arizona's high desert terrain were unable to absorb the sudden influx of water, leading to accelerated runoff. Floodwaters surged through natural washes, urban streets, and low-lying neighborhoods, creating hazardous currents strong enough to sweep away vehicles and damage property. The human toll was substantial. Local officials confirmed multiple deaths, while additional residents were reported missing during the peak of the flooding. Search and rescue operations were carried out under difficult conditions, as fast-moving water and debris created dangerous environments for both victims and emergency crews. Families were displaced from their homes, and shelters were rapidly established to provide temporary housing. Reports also indicated that propane tanks and large debris were carried downstream, posing further risks to safety and complicating recovery operations. Damage to infrastructure was extensive. Roadways were undermined or completely washed out, culverts collapsed under the pressure of surging water, and bridges sustained structural stress. Businesses across the city reported severe interior flooding, with inventory losses and costly damages to equipment and property. Public utilities were also disrupted. Power outages left households in the dark, while water service interruptions created health and sanitation concerns for affected residents. The Arizona Department of Transportation implemented emergency road closures and deployed crews to assess and stabilize critical routes. Emergency management agencies mobilized rapidly. Swift water rescue units, local fire departments, and law enforcement teams were deployed throughout Globe and surrounding areas. The Gila County Sheriff's Office coordinated evacuations in the most heavily impacted neighborhoods. The American Red Cross established shelters to provide immediate relief, while local hospitals and medical facilities prepared for casualties and flood-related health emergencies. Coordination between state and local authorities was critical in maintaining public safety and addressing urgent needs. Environmental consequences also became evident. The floodwaters carried sediment, waste, and potentially hazardous materials through residential zones and into drainage channels. Concerns were raised regarding contamination of water supplies, and public health officials issued warnings against consuming untreated water until comprehensive testing could be completed.
Ever have I seen anything like it. I hope my house isn't flooding. That's Jerusalem.
Beyond immediate hazards, environmental experts caution that erosion, sediment displacement, and pollution may create longer-term ecological challenges for the region. This disaster also highlights broader trends in severe weather events across Arizona. While monsoon storms are a seasonal phenomenon, experts have observed an increase in both the frequency and intensity of extreme rainfall events. Rising atmospheric moisture levels and shifting climate dynamics are seen as contributing factors. For communities such as Globe, located in mountainous and desert terrain with limited runoff capacity, the risk of flash flooding is magnified. The September 2025 flood illustrates how vulnerable such areas remain to sudden and destructive weather patterns. The recovery process is expected to be long and complex. Crews are continuing debris clearance, utility restoration, and structural assessments. State officials have announced plans to release disaster relief funds to assist in rebuilding efforts, while discussions with federal agencies are underway to secure additional resources. Homeowners and business owners are being urged to document all damages for insurance claims, and community support networks are working to provide food, water, and assistance to displaced residents. Thank you for watching this report. We will continue to monitor developments and provide accurate updates as recovery progresses. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more reports on severe weather events and their impact.